folks, I'm having a wee bit of a lie down. I've just found silver, Scottish silver, and it's hammered. You don't want to miss this episode. Mwah! You beauty. Welcome back to the sun-kissed fields of Perthshire in bonny Scotland. An absolutely glorious day, and I've taken all your advice. I've got the sun hat on, I've got the suntan lotion on, and I know the last time I said that it caused some confusion. For some bizarre reason in Scotland we call it suntan lotion. Everywhere else in the world you seem to either call it sunscreen or sunblock, but we call it suntan lotion. Don't ask me why. The purpose is not to get a tan, it's to avoid getting a tan. And a couple of days ago at work, I got sunburnt on the back of my neck, so I'm being extra careful. Got the white t-shirt on, and I'm raring to go. So I've got about 4 hours. I've waited until the afternoon, until it's a wee bit cooler. Scotland getting a fair bit of great weather at the moment. Today it's about 25 in Celsius, which is what, about 80 Fahrenheit, 80 Fahrenheit, give or take. Pretty good by Scottish standards. I'm back out on the set-aside field that I think I've been on this 3 times so far. Probably got about another 4 days worth of detecting if I wanted to on this field, and I'm sure I'll be back again after today regardless of how I get on, because I've had silver off this field, I've had some coins from the 1600s, I've had quite a few Victorian Georgian coins as well, and a lovely military cap badge. Oh, and I also got a fantastic trade weight from George IV from the 1820s as well. So there's clearly stuff here. Just need to try and find it. As ever, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please hit the button and help support the channel's growth. So, Jethro programme, Deus 2, and let's see if we can find any treasures. Oh, not the Jethro, the Jethroid. Let's go. 3.5 minutes on the clock. We've got a digger. $54. Small lead or a button. It's that kind of signal. One more. Kind of vanished a wee bit, which usually means it's small and I've turned it on its edge. Nope, it's kind of vanished, so we're in the bottom of the hole. What's that? It's a stone. Somewhere maybe in there. Oh, we are. There's something round. Hey, it's a coin. Oh, I thought it was silver there. It's not. It's a spendable, I think. A 5p. Yep, it looks like it. Well, we got a coin on the first hole last time. We've got a coin on the first hole this time. And it would have been bright silver when it was lost. But it's gone a bit green. But you can very clearly see Elizabeth II. Let's give that a wee rub on the blanket, which is due a wash, before anyone tells me. Probably my parents. We should get a very clear date on this. Can't remember what side the date's on. Now that is the reverse. Scottish 5p. You can see the thistle with the crown above it. Scotland's national flower since we gave the Vikings a beating in the 1260s. Story goes the Vikings gave away their position by standing on thistles barefoot. Oh, there's a date there. 1998. So I can still spend this even though Elizabeth II's dead. Her coins are probably going to be in circulation for the next 30 odd years, I would think. That's how long it'll take to recall them. So there we go. A coin on the first hole, albeit a spendable. People are still losing coins in fields. It's taken a further half an hour to get my second signal. but it's a screamer of an 84. Now, possible coin contender, but I think it's probably aluminium, and it is. Looks like we've got a tin can. First of many, I'm sure. Ah, well. A bit of a dubious one. I thought probably a small bit of aluminium. Took a spadeful out. Excuse the water on the screen. I just opened my bottle of Iron Brew and it just sprayed up everywhere, including all over my top. Ugh, what a waste. Alright, 85, 86. What have we got? It's green. We've got a little knob. Some sort of little drawer pull type thing, I think, made of probably brass or copper. But yeah, maybe even off like a towel rail or something like that. Well, there you go. It's a thing. Brilliant. On to the next. Another very debatable target, but there's something there which is green. It's in the 70s. Is it just a bit of pipe? Or it might be a bit of a buckle. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let me clean it up and get back to you. It's our first mystery item of the day. It's either copper or brass. It's very heavy for its size. It's solid metal. And it's probably been broken at either end, but I just don't think it's a buckle. Not really sure what that is, but if you know, comment below. A reasonable enough sounding target, no pinpointer required. It's green. Might be a bit of a badge. You know what it looks like? It does. It looks like a fleur-de-lis. Oh, there you go. It's a thin, coppery sort of construction. It looks like pressed metal, so I don't think it's ancient, but I'm going to give this a wee delicate clean off camera and get back to you. Interesting little find. And there we go. One fleur-de-lis, flower of the lily, which is a symbol of, often used heraldically on flags and coats of arms and such like, which is strongly associated with France. And I think it's still associated with France to this day. I think it's still on their coat of arms, possibly. Well, it's not on their flag, which is obviously just 3 colours, red, white and blue. I think it's also possibly Quebec. Would make sense with the French connection. But yeah, I don't think it's massively old. Possibly from a little piece of furniture. It doesn't look like it's broken anywhere. It looks like it's complete. So maybe it had little pins here and here to attach it to a little bit of furniture or such like. Very popular in France until the Revolution, which was what, 1792, 1796. Had a bit of a recovery in the Georgian period, and then it's kind of slowly faded away. So there you go. I would guess it's probably from that revival period, probably in the 19th into the early 20th century. A maybe coin. That was a little bit of lead pipe I got just there. 81, 82. Oh, ground's still got a little bit of moisture in it, but that's good. Sounds decent. But we definitely need more rain. Farmers are irrigating just now. Irrigating the potatoes. Oh, there's something round. Oh, is that silver? If it is, it's gone green. I tell you what, it could be, you know. That is a silver, everyone, I think. It's a green silver. Maybe it's a post 1952, but well. It would be fantastic if it was silver, because we're only on about an hour and 15 minutes on the clock. Well, folks, it's a silver coin, a green silver coin, but it's a silver. We have done it. It's a chunky wee thing. It must be, I think it must be a shilling. It's pretty horrible in terms of corrosion. If you remember the other silver I got in this field, which was at the opposing end of the field, Looked like it had been in a fire. To be honest, that doesn't look very much different either. Right, I'm going to have to be quite rough with this, see if I can bring some detail out, but I'll get back to you in a second. But I'm calling that a silver coin. I'm so glad I filmed it, because it was a nice sounding target, even better once it came out of the ground, but it's an absolutely terrible silver coin again. I can just make out a little bit of a head there now. I think it's either going to be Edward the 7th facing to my right, or it's going to be his son, George the 5th, facing to my left. Might actually be a nose there, or it's maybe just the corrosion. Yeah, I think it could be. And it's Brit Omni Rex, so it's definitely a man. Rex is king. Regina would be queen. But the other side is appalling. Look at the state of that. It's just covered in this horrible concretion, green and black. So again, it's a coin that looks like it's been burned. I wonder what on earth has been going on in this field. So what I'll do is, I'll take this home. If anyone's got any suggestions, what do you think is the best way to try and clean it? It's obviously a low value coin, but I'm guessing it's probably 50% silver. But it could even be 92.5 if it's Edward. So let me know what you think. What should I do with it? And I'll do whatever you recommend, and we can see if we can transform it, discover who it is. It's another screamer. 9-0 and a stone. Oh, my clip's come undone. Oh, nope, we've got a stone right under there, so unless it's in there, which I doubt it, just take that out of the way. Nope. Try and get under the stone. There we go. We're in. Right. Let's see. Double silver would be nice. I'd take a Georgian copper, to be honest with you. I haven't had a Georgian copper for a while. Right, one more, and then we'll get the pinpointer. It might be out, or it might be in the front wall. Right. Nope, somewhere down there. Huh. That looks like it's lead. Is it a weight? Nope, it's got a hole in the middle. It's a ring thing. Okay, I'll clean it up and get back to you. And there you go. You can see the surface is kind of flaking off it a little bit, but it is lead. Can't see any signs of threading on the inside. It's almost like just a massive version of a spindle whorl. So who knows? Could it be some sort of loom weight? Something connected with weaving? Or is it something else? Well, let me know in the comments below, but it's lead and it could have a bit of age to it. Fantastic. Signals are coming thick and fast. A lot of lead, a lot of junk, but at least I'm digging holes. Oof, it's hard. 84 sounds like a maybe. A maybe. I think we're going to have a clod shot. Let me see if I can do this. Get it in the camera. So it's pretty shallow. Oop, that's better. Nope, there's something. I think. Oh no, I was looking at that. It's there. Looks like another bit of lead. As you can see, pretty shallow, lying almost flat, which is why it was such a good signal. I suspect it's going to be a loom weight. Sorry, not a loom weight, a hem weight. But it could be a little lead seal as well. Oh, what is? Look, there you go. Imprint and telltale little dimple in the middle. Fantastic. Let's give it a little brush. So these were varying sizes. Ugh, dropped it. Yeah, these would come in varying sizes. You would put a certain amount of weight in the pleats of your skirt, stop it from blowing up. And what is it doing in the middle of a field? Well, back in the day it was men, women and children that were all doing the harvest, so this will be a farm worker of the female variety. I don't think they wear them in kilts, certainly I've never seen that before, so we'll guess it's a woman. So yeah, Victorian I would say, 1820s, 1900, something like that, 1830s, 1900. Phenomenal, great wee find. I'm not getting my hopes up because it's only a 52, but right there is an impression of something round with a wee bit of green on it. And right there, that has to be a button at a 52 surely. Don't call me Shirley. What is that? Well, that's a mystery. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like there might be writing on it. Oop. Come on camera, focus. Let's try again. Here we go. It kind of, there we go. It kind of looks like there might be some decoration on it. Maybe it's some sort of livery button. Don't see an obvious shank though, but it very much looks like a coin. Okay. Well, it could be Irish. Could it be a harp? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to clean this up gently off camera and get back to you. Not half an hour ago I said I would love it if I got a Georgian coin. I haven't had one in ages. Not only have I got a Georgian coin, but I've got an Irish issue of a Georgian coin, which I also think is a counterfeit. I've put it over the coil and it's reading 52 to 54, which makes no sense. This should be coming through in the high 80s or even into the 90s. So I think this is a forgery. I'll superimpose over the top, but you can already see the harp. There's a date at the bottom which is a little bit obscured. The coin's a bit off struck. The crown's not quite the right size either. I think it's too big. And you can just make out round the top edge it says Hibernia, which is the old name for Ireland. It was given to what we now call Ireland by the Romans, so it comes from Latin. There's a couple of different opinions as to what Hibernia means and what it stands for, but the suggestion is it's either the wintry lands, or words to that effect, or it's the plentiful lands, the fertile lands. But the Irish would refer to it as Ere, E-I-R-E. Apologies for my Irish Gaelic there. But it is a coin and it's one of the Georges. It's either George the First, George the Second, or George the Third. And unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure because I cannot see a head. Oh no, actually, tell a lie. There's a nose there. So it's either George the First or George the Third because he's looking right. And I think it's probably George the First because Mr. Potato Head, George the Third, has got a large head, which is why I call him Mr. Potato Head. That one looks a lot more slender. Unless, of course, in his younger days he was a little bit slimmer. So let me know in the comments below, but if it's George the First, it's going to be 1714 to 1728. And if it's George the Third, it's going to be 1760 to 1820. But we've got ourselves an Irish probable counterfeit. And I guess it's either a halfpenny or a farthing. There's the harp, there it is there. Brilliant, great wee find. What a day I'm having. A 64, and we've got another ring thing. But is it a plumbing ring or a ring? I've had these before in copper and you think there's no way that's a finger ring. And the museum have said it's a finger ring. Now this one though looks like it's broken on its edge, so I think that's probably a plumbing fitting. What we would call an olive, which is very confusing, but let me know. What do you think? This might just have to be, I'll show you the signal and I'll dig it off camera because I think the ground looks pretty hard here. No, might get away with it. Maybe. Oh, stony and hard. No, that's better. Come on, here we go. 1991. Let's go in with a hand trowel, I think. What is that? A stone. Well, it's not too deep, whatever it is. It's an ear tag for a coo. Not necessarily a Highland coo, but probably a coo of some description. Possibly another cow tag. Only about 10 feet away from the last one. That's better. We're out. Just a wee bit tinny, I think. It's normally when it turns out to be a gold coin. Oh, is that a bottle top? Nope, that's a stone. Is it in there? Oh, it is in there, look. Oh, I thought that was a coin. It's not. It's another ring thing. The day of the ring things. Copper. Probably a big washer, to be honest. Ah, well. We might have another coin. This was really debatable, this one. It's just come out the sidewall there. If that is a coin, get you in the camera, I'm too busy looking at what I'm doing. Right there. If it is a coin, it's been on its edge. And I think it is a coin, you know. It's quite heavy, quite chunky. It's not another silver. It almost looks like it's got a silver edge, but maybe that was me clipping it. It is something. I'm not sure, is the honest answer. I'm going to have to leave that to dry out. It could be a ship's halfpenny. I think it is. Yes, it's a ship's halfpenny. So it's not a silver coin. I've just probably rubbed the edge. But it's going to be a coin. So let me clean it up, dry it off, and get back to you. Well, who would have thought from that crusty little coin that that would emerge? The skills of the bendy thumb. If we just get the camera to work better, there we go. So a beautiful coin, no need for a fade in, 1958. And that means we know it's Elizabeth II, because she took the throne in 1952. So there you go. There she is, the young head of Elizabeth II. She'd been on the throne for about 6 years. And it's a pre-decimal halfpenny. Lovely, another coin. And it's cleaned up very well. Unfortunately, no silver. Don't know what was going on. I must have just rubbed some of the greenness off the edge. But still, it's another coin. I think that's coin number 4. That wee 5p has brought me some luck. It's another absolute screamer. 92, 94. I think that's it. Oh no, it's there. I was going to say, I think that is it there, but that's not it. That's a stone. That though is round. And I think we've got another Georgian coin. Maybe. Ugh, doesn't look in great condition, that one though. It's pretty irregular, the shape. So it could be an early Georgian, but it's going to take all the skills of the bendy thumbs to see if we can get some detail off this. Alas folks, the bendy thumbs can't do much with that. I just cannot see any significant detail on that. It's a copper coin. It was mid to low 90s. It's got the size and shape of a George III halfpenny, but it's also probably not that far off the size of a bobby, which would be a 1600s sixpence, copper sixpence. So my guess is it's either one or the other. So it's probably going to date to, if it's George the III, it's going to be 1760 to 1820, and if it's Charles II, then it's going to be a lot earlier. It's going to be probably from around the 1670s, 1680s. Either way, it's another coin. We're winding down to the last half an hour or so. 78. Worth a wee look. Try again. Oh, sounds a bit junky now. Sounds a bit like iron. It's a thing. It's another ring thing. Oh, might even be part of a pocket watch or something. Might just be a lid. Looks like it's got a spring in it. Oh well, it's a thing. That was a little circular thing. Well, I was actually not going to leave it in the video, but I'll need to now. Anyway, just so you've got a reference point. But again, didn't sound great. Took, spade fell out, 82. I wouldn't say coin contender, but well, felt something there. Oh, it's a bit of straw. Must be pretty small. What's that? Ah, no, it's a stone. Oh, come on now. Oh, it is there. Oh, I thought it was silver. It is silver. Yes. I thought that was a bit of a ring pull or something there. We've got another silver. Well, I'm glad at least it's a hammered. Oh, I thought it was a threepence. It's a hammered silver coin. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's a hammered silver. That is a hammered silver, everyone. I don't believe it. I can see a ring around the edge. That is a hammered silver. That is a hammered silver coin. Oh my goodness me. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, absolute beauty. Oh wow, this is phenomenal. I mean, I was literally thinking of turning my machine off because I thought, look, I've got enough for a bit of content, save the land for the next time I'm here. And we've only went and got a hammered, and it's a silver. Oh, it's an absolute beauty. Carolus, C-A-R, Charles. Charles the First or Charles the Second. Oh, it's an absolutely beautiful coin. Oh, I don't believe it. Don't believe that. Oh, I wish I'd done a live dig. Oh, look at that, folks. It's a thistle, so it's going to be probably a 20 pence, but it could be a 40 pence. Unbelievable. What a find. What an absolute find. Right, I'm going to clean this up off camera and get back to you. I think that's the right way up. Yep, it is. I can see a head there looking to the left. Unbelievable. Absolutely phenomenal. Folks, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Scottish hammered silver. I thought it was a threepence. Well, in fact, when I saw it at first, I thought it was a bit of a ring pull. Can't believe that. Really good target. Not deep at all, probably just in the top couple of inches. What a find. What an absolutely brilliant find. And probably literally my last target of the day. This is literally going to be my last target of the day because I'd actually already let my wife know I was just about to be leaving, so she'll be making dinner. It's her turn tonight. It is a Scottish hammered silver coin. I think it's Charles II, but it could be Charles I. Not entirely sure. I forget which one faces which way. It's slightly off struck. It's not clipped, it's just not been perfectly in the middle. I cannot make out exactly what it says. On something. Yeah, not sure. It's a variety. I think I've only ever had maybe one or two of this type ever in 25 years, so I'm not familiar with it. It's needing a bit of water on it just to bring out more detail, but you can see the head there looking to the left hand side. I don't see any sign of a date, but I don't think they would have a date. And you can see CAR for Carolus Charles, DG de Gracia, by the grace of God. And then it would say King of England, Scotland, France and Ireland around the outside edge. Absolutely stunning, folks. This is why we metal detect in literally the last target. I mean, I was going to walk the rest of the field, but I've run out of time. I'm already going to be 15-20 minutes late. My wife is going to kill me, but hopefully it'll be worth it. What I've done, I've GPS'd and marked the exact location, so I'm going to come straight back here next time I'm out in this field, which hopefully is going to be very soon. Well, what a way to end the day. Oh, I don't want to go home now. Absolutely brilliant. That's going to date to sometime in the 1600s, either 1625 to 1649 if it's Charles I, or 1660 to 1685 if it's his restored son Charles II. What a day, what a day, unbelievable. Next thing to do is to have a look at the rest of the best from today. Oh, what a handful of finds. 6 coins, which is absolutely phenomenal. Double silver. We've got this big crusty one, which I'm going to have to clean up. Star of the show, obviously. Oh, nearly dropped it. Oh, this is a bit of a struggle. The sun's just come out though, so maybe that'll help to show off the detail a little bit. If it'll focus, which it doesn't. Well, anyway, it's a stunner. It's a Scottish hammered silver coin from the 1600s. I loved the Irish, which looks like a counterfeit, which I was over the moon with as well. To be honest, after I got the silver and the George Irish coin, my day was made up, but it's just got better and better. So let me know your thoughts on all those fantastic finds. 6 coins, double silver. This is what a happy man looks like. What a day. What an absolutely brilliant day. Honestly, to find something that's 400 odd years old, silver, hammered coin from, you know, whether it's Charles I or Charles II, I think it's Charles I. So that puts us right back to basically the overthrow of Charles I and his beheading in 1649, if it is him. Unbelievable. You just wonder what was happening then, who lost it, how did they lose it? Were they so rich they didn't even notice they'd lost it? Or were they so poor that when they lost it, they literally couldn't feed themselves, or they couldn't pay their rent, or such like? What a find. Honestly, sure it was a 3p. Thought it was a 3p and it turned out to be hammered silver. Absolutely incredible. What a day. Well, I'm walking and talking because I'm trying to save time. I phoned my wife. She knows I'm going to be late because I'm going to have to walk for a mile to get to the car, never mind the drive home as well. What a day. Unbelievable. Great time. So glad you were all there to witness it alongside. As ever, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Please hit the button and help support the channel's growth. I'll find out more about the coin, I'll come back to you about it, but let me know what you all think, because I'm sure one or two of you will recognise it straight away. And as ever, let me know about any of the other finds as well. Also, should I try and clean that silver coin, which I think is a shilling, with maybe a bit of lemon juice, or try something else? I'm open to your suggestions. Thank you all for watching. What a day on the fields of Perthshire. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon.